How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We need to talk about whether the bottom is in for Bitcoin. Now, I usually don't come with videos this late, but there's some big news that just happened, and it could really signify the bottom of Bitcoin. Some really important news coming from a bank, and this is the first time that this has happened. Now, yesterday we had the B word, the event, where Elon Musk, Jack Dorsey, and Cathie Wood all talked about Bitcoin. And I covered this. I did a live stream, 3.5 hours during the event. And then I did 2 different videos to summarize it. One over the whole summary, and then one on some big news coming from Elon Musk that he actually owns 3 different kinds of cryptos. So part of the bullishness is the fact that, hey, Tesla said that Elon said that Tesla will most likely start accepting Bitcoin as payment in the future because a lot of the concerns over cryptocurrency and its energy usage are much better. So they're not really a concern anymore. The price of Bitcoin had gone up so quickly that these renewable sources of energy just couldn't be used because the price went up so quickly. People needed to get their hands on something, and they got their hands on coal. So that is what happened before, but the energy usage is looking a lot better, so that's one bullish thing. But something else just came out today. The thing is, too, Elon talked about the different cryptos he holds, and he did talk about Ethereum, too, which is interesting to see that he now does hold Ethereum. He also gave out the fact that SpaceX holds Bitcoin in addition to Tesla. This makes sense, but we don't know how much of these he holds. That's just something to see, or something cool to see, is the fact that he doesn't own many different things. He owns Tesla, he owns a couple other companies, and then he owns those 3 cryptos. Now, we're going to get into why Bitcoin has bottomed or possibly bottomed here in a second. But if you guys don't mind just hitting the like button, I appreciate that. Coming pretty late tonight, but I did want to make this video for you. Also, if you guys have seen some of these videos before, but you haven't hit subscribe, please hit subscribe down there, and we can get started here. So what is the news? The news is that Bitcoin is now being allowed to be traded to all clients in JPMorgan's wealth division. So it's not only Bitcoin. We'll get down here, but this just came out, I believe, today. Yep, so about 12 p.m., just a few hours ago. And they say, in an ironic twist of events, given CEO Jamie Dimon used to say, he actually used to say that it was like rat poison or something like that, or he said that everyone that traded it was going to be fired back in 2017 at his company. But he says advisors in JPM's $630 billion wealth management division can now accept orders to buy and sell 5 crypto products. So this includes Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust, Bitcoin Cash Trust, Ethereum Trust, Ethereum Classic products, and Osprey's Fund's Bitcoin Trust. Now, this change became effective a few days ago, according to an internal memo. This is quite fascinating, and after you read a little bit more, you realize that they are not allowed to recommend crypto products to clients, but they are allowed to take the recommendations of clients, or clients say, hey, I want to be investing in crypto, and then they can help them from there. So they can't solicit crypto activity, but they are willing to help them invest. Now, this is the first major bank to do this. Now, a lot of other banks have talked about letting their clients start to invest, their wealthier clients, but they haven't done this for the majority of their wealth clients. Now, this is $630 billion worth in their wealth management division. This is a large amount. So this could actually be a significant amount of money, even if we just think about, okay, what if 2-3% of the portfolio goes into crypto, right? That could still make a difference when you start thinking about this dollar cost averaging over time into crypto for a lot of these clients. Now, this is kind of interesting too, because we've had different reports like this. So crypto is rat poison. A third of mainstream investment firms tell JPM. So this is interesting to see, because we see all these different kinds of reports coming from banks saying that crypto is horrible, Bitcoin's going down to 25,000, Bitcoin's going down to 10 or 15,000, Bitcoin's rat poison, all this different stuff. And then we also see them start allowing their clients to use it. And then we had Goldman Sachs today, or yesterday, say that nearly half of family office clients, so of Goldman Sachs clients that are family offices, are interested in crypto. So even if the massive banks claim that they're not interested, the family offices and individual investors are interested. So a lot of people are starting to get into crypto or looking into crypto or want to be in crypto. They've seen the potential and they want to start investing. They think of it as its own asset class, right? So a lot of people are getting into it. And the theory is, at least for a lot of people I know, is that the massive banks are massive manipulators. They've been doing this for hundreds of years. They've been manipulating stocks, they've been manipulating precious metals, and they're willing to pay billions of dollars of fines just because they can make so much money from it, and they're often not even caught, right? It's one of those theories where if you get caught, you've probably done it 5 or 10 times before you got caught. So what they're doing is probably manipulating the market because it's not really that illegal right now. It's very hard to do anything about crypto manipulation right now. And the thing is, they are trying to get in it themselves, so they want to make as much money as possible, either for themselves or for their clients. Now, this is the massive news though today. If we have a significant number of banks that allow their wealth divisions to start investing, we start having other companies like Fidelity and Vanguard and all these other types of companies start making crypto portfolios, crypto ETFs. In the future, we have JPM and the other massive banks allowing crypto trading. Adoption is coming, right? We have full countries that are accepting it as legal tender. It's just a question of how long. And I've talked about this in a recent video. If you are wondering if you are interested in crypto, I think you have to ask yourself one of two things. Are you not buying now because of the fact that you think it's going down to zero, like you think it will just be gone? I don't think that, but if you think that, then I would not invest in it. Or are you waiting to buy crypto because you think that it could fall lower? Because if you're waiting for it to fall lower, it makes sense, in my opinion, to dollar cost average a bit. It's really easy to get greedy and then miss the boat. I know I've done that before where I wanted to have a buy order that was 2% down from where it was. And I felt really good about the stock or the crypto, but the buy order was just a little bit lower because I was a little bit greedy. And then it didn't get filled, and then it went up and to the right forever. So it's too easy to get greedy, especially when you start thinking, okay, 5 years from now, where's Bitcoin going to be? Where's Ethereum going to be? Think about the next halving, right? The next Bitcoin halving a couple years from now. Do you want to have already owned Bitcoin, or do you want to be the person that said, oh man, I wish I'd gotten it at 31,000 when it was 32,000. I just wanted it to fall another $1,000, and then it never did. Now, I'm not saying to go out and buy all the Bitcoin and Ethereum that you can. I'm just saying make sure to dollar cost average and not get greedy. Now, that's not financial advice, but I think that is probably good advice for the majority of people. So that is the news here today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see how to build a crypto portfolio, I actually just made this today, how I would build a portfolio, and this is actually what I'm doing in my own portfolio. So you can definitely check that out. I'll put it on the end screen. Thank you guys so much for watching and clicking the like button. If you guys want to check out a place to actually get interest on your cryptocurrency, I think it's a must. You should definitely check out the link down below to BlockFi and to Voyager. Both of those give interest on your cryptocurrency. And honestly, I think you should have both because sometimes these apps do go down. So definitely check those links out down below. Is the bottom in for Bitcoin. I kind of go back to what I was just saying, which is the fact that you can't get too greedy. Of course, Bitcoin can fall a little bit, but dollar cost averaging will win out in the end. But if I had to say, I think we won't see Bitcoin falling much more below where we were just a few days ago. I mean, we see some of the banks start to change what they're saying, right? They're saying that they're offering Bitcoin to clients. They don't want to come out with a bunch of fear, uncertainty, and doubt right as their clients are starting to buy. That's a really bad look if they are pushing down the assets that their clients are buying. That being said, it could fall further, but we also saw a little bit of a dip after the B word event, right? Where there was some selling of the event where people were buying beforehand because they thought that maybe something sweet would be announced and they were buying in. And then we started to see it fall during the event, but it only fell down to about 31,600. And since then, it's actually come up more, and there hasn't been a ton of news. I mean, like the news that we just covered came out, but it's not like it's just pumping it out of the stratosphere or something. It's just like we're staying steady around this level. And I think it's showing that people are getting interested. People are buying slowly. We're not having maybe as much manipulation as we had before. Volume has come down a little bit. And something that is cool to see is the fact that people like Busta Rhymes, someone that really is not in finance at all. I mean, he was a rapper. They're starting to reach out like on Twitter saying, hey, where can I learn more about crypto? And they're getting into crypto. We have people that are in entertainment that are interested in crypto. We had, who was that? It was Ashton Kutcher. They had a video with his wife, and all of a sudden one of the Ethereum founders was in the video. Like he was just in the background talking to them or something. So the thought is maybe he's getting into NFTs or something else. It's just cool to see all this stuff coming out. So if I had to guess, is Bitcoin at the bottom? I would say yes. I would say that we've already seen the bottom. Now, I have been dollar cost averaging in. I've been buying a bunch of different products or a bunch of different projects. So again, I would check out that video over here to see how to build a crypto portfolio, see what I do, but definitely do your research. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.